First tonight, a contentious topic in League City. City leaders are considering removing several books from the library that contain things like sexual preferences, nudity, and rape. Fox 26's Sherman Desselle joining us live to break down the proposal and what neighbors are saying about it tonight. Sherman.
Yeah, Jonathan, what neighbors are still saying about it. They just wrapped up 3 hours of public comment for this one measure on the December 6th agenda. And now councilmen are just talking about it. They still have to vote on this. If they voted forward, it would create a committee of people to determine whether books should be permitted or prohibited. And a lot of people spoke against it, saying that it discriminates, opening up discrimination against the LGBTQ community.
If our kids read about homosexuals, by God, they might want to be a homosexual. I know many kids who read Winnie the Pooh, and they never had a desire to be a bear.
A much larger crowd than usual in League City Council chambers as residents give their opinions on one agenda item. Hundreds of residents showed up to City Council chambers in opposition of the latest proposal that involves the city's library, a resolution that permits or prohibits what's allowed on the shelves. Mayor Pro Temp Andy Mann and Councilman Justin Hicks added a resolution that proposes books that contain obscenity, including rape, gender ideology, pedophilia, or incest, be removed from the young adult section. Also included books that depict any type of sex, nudity, or sexual preference topics where the intended audience is under the age of 10. Residents, young and old, gave their take on the measure. One shared a personal experience. She was sexually assaulted as a child and says some of those books helped to save her life.
Young women like me who had done more, who had accomplished more, who had survived what happened to them. I found language to talk about what happened to me. And if we pass such a broad resolution, we take that ability away from our children.
But there were some in support of restrictions, and they were met with interruptions.
I don't put pornography in front of my children. And because it's labeled LGBTQ, doesn't mean that it's LGBTQ. It means that they might be slipping a label on something that is not for that community either.
That last woman was not the only person that supports a resolution like this. Several parents waited until towards the end of public comment to read excerpts of books that they checked out at this library behind me, intended for ages 8 through 12, and they were pretty graphic.